Welcome everyone to the Redflex. This is our match reaction to Manchester United reaching yet another semi-final. This is the fourth one for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Normally it's third time lucky. Is it going to be fourth time lucky? We're through. We've beaten Everton 2-0. Not as comfortable as the scoreline suggests, but we're there. We're through, and we're meeting Manchester City in the semi-final. Abdul, what did you think of the performance today?
First 20 minutes, it was a fantastic start, I think. We got off to a great start. I think we were very unlucky not to be 1-0 up. I think we deserved the win, to be fair. I think Everton had one or two chances. Overall, I think we were in control of the game. And when Everton opened up and actually finally were trying to go for it, at that point, we completely destroyed them on the counter-attack.
So just like to welcome a new face to the channel. So what did you think of, for me, I'm gonna say for me, even though Everton did have chances, I don't know why there was this air of confidence about Manchester United today that I just felt that they were going to do it. Did you feel that as well?
Thank you, Osman. Yeah, do you know what? I just felt that today they were, I don't know, it seems they were a bit cagey, but they did press on at the beginning. They should have scored that first goal. If that first goal would have just gone in, confidence would have built up. But yeah, it took us a bit of time right to the end again. I guess it's something in United's DNA just to push right to the end. And yeah.
But I just had a feeling that we were I don't know, we're not comfortable. Obviously, we had some scary moments in the game, but I don't know what it is. Whether it's a 6-2, we were on a high. What do you think it is?
Do you know what? I just think this game. I think we made it more difficult for ourselves in this game. We made it simple with passing and stuff, but I think in the final third it was just wasn't there. I think the change up at the back. I think Bai played well at the back. I think he could have. Very well, yeah. Times he did mess up as well. Fernandez, sorry, he was just one of them who just kind of he got the ball in sometimes, but Pogba kept giving the ball away. I think the midfield we got a little bit rattled at times, but yeah, once we got going a bit, I think it was kind of even. Then when Everton got back in the game late on, I thought, right, okay, now I need to up the gas. Yeah. I think at that point, hopefully, fingers crossed. It was thinking, let's just get the first in, and that was it. It just finished after that. So yeah, good.
So we've had a good chance to rest a few players for a very important game at the weekend. It was maybe not our first choice, but when I looked at that team, I didn't really think it was. I didn't think it was that weak, Though. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think our squad's underrated, or either we are undervaluing ourselves when we say, no, our squad's not that good. What we need to remember, we made 9 changes today, and we had a team out which probably almost any team in the league would be happy with if that was their first 11. So we got a strong team. The only area where we probably need to actually improve is our defense. Although just like what you said, Riaz, as well, Bai had a really good game. I think with him, he's either fantastic or he just has a poor game. So he is young, so he is able to improve that aspect of his game. But I think going forward, and our kind of midfield options are unbelievable.
Yeah, I really liked everyone in playing the 3 big names of the midfield, so to speak: Pogba, Fernandez, and Donny van de Beek. When it clicks, it's wonderful. Sometimes I do worry about it defensively, but I think now that we're getting a bit more confident, I think the Man United way is to let's play our game and let them worry about it, rather than always setting up our team, in response to the other person's team. Do you see the confidence coming, Riaz? Do you think it's coming now? Do you think no matter what team we play, we've got a certain style of play now, so rotation, we can deal with it?
Yeah, well, last season it was all about right back. Are we going to fill that position? Are we going to really get someone who could be taking that goals forward and push on? Obviously, there was debate about central midfield, that we ought to get Fernandez in, and I think that supported that. But yeah, I think they're kind of gelling more now. Pogba's upped his game a little bit. I've noticed a few games he's quite consistent.
Is it because he wants a move?
I think probably
shop window. Is he in the shop window? Is he putting himself in the shop window like, look, come and get me? Or do you think he's genuinely?
I don't think he'll go to any top league now at the minute. I think it'll become to a point where when they're desperate. I mean, Madrid, Barca, they can't afford him. I think that's going to be the main thing, isn't it? Money for him. He's going to be at that age thinking, I want to win something. I want more money. But But yeah, look, I think he did all right this time. I think he could have, at times, he could have been a little bit clinical with the passing, but he has got a little bit better. And I think now we should play Rashford central a little bit. I think he got onto right. I think they weren't sure at the end. He kind of made that change, and it kind of got a little bit confusing at one point. I think it was all had to be Cavani who had to get that in, all in just to kind of get them going. But yeah, I think they're gluing together. I think hopefully we'll probably see it more in February, March, and then you kind of make a decision: are we really top four or not? And I think that's
I think we had this debate about whether if we're in and around the top come towards the end of January, I think we'll have to put the money down. But anyway, let's keep it towards this game. Obviously, Cavani with a bit of absolute magic, got the ball, come in, left foot curler, unstoppable. He has made a difference. I think he played well today, Abdul. What about you? I think obviously he played well because he got us through basically, but his overall play, you can tell when he plays, there is a difference.
Absolutely. Obviously, we need to remember, I don't think he's fully fit as well at the moment. I don't think he's actually been fully fit 100% since he's actually joined the club as of yet. So that's my opinion, because he's always got like a niggle here, or he's not fully fit here. I think once he's 100% fully fit, Man United are going to be unbelievable going forward, because that's the type of striker we've needed for the last few years. I know when we signed Igalo, people saying, "Oh, he's great. Let's not kid ourselves."
No. The thing was, he was great because we didn't have anyone of his mold, but now we've got him. Igalo just looks, he looks like a championship player in comparison.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we need to be signing players like this. And even when we signed Cavani, a lot of the United fans were like, "Why sign this old man for? He's a farmer. He's been on the farm since March. This is what he can bring. So let's give the United scouting department or the transfer committee some actual credit here. We've actually signed someone who still, in my opinion, is world class."
Yeah, 100%. Any downsides did you see, Riaz, today? Do you see anything that you need to worry about coming up to the weekend?
Yeah, Van der Beek. I don't know if anyone agreed with the way I think he could have started a bit more. Much faster pace at the beginning. I think he kind of took him a while to settle a little bit, but I think at that point it was more, we couldn't really break him down. They were getting back in the game, so I think that was the only thing. It was just getting that first goal quickly, and I think that's where we lack. We always leave it last minute, I think. And then Champions League, you're definitely going to get exposed, but you're playing the likes of Barca, obviously, and obviously now it's difficult. Now we're already out, so it's just working on that and kind of not leaving things too late. I think that's the key thing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Everton are doing well. They're a good team, so we can't have expected an easy game. But the fact that we defensively, I think, the odd scare here and there, but I didn't feel under pressure at any point. For some reason, I just felt as though, we can handle whatever they can throw at us. We did well. We soaked up the pressure, and then, at the end, we were clinical. Martial got a goal as well, much needed. Obviously, the game was already done by then, so he had acres of space, and it was a nice little finish. But gives him a bit of confidence going forward to the weekend.
This is a team that I can't forget that they were top of the league at one point of the season, where they really reached.
They were doing very well. Yeah,
I mean, I thought that was a bit of a dirty move from Fernandes or Richarlison when he took him. Literally a bit of a nudge and he got it there.
I like that. I like a bit of niggle in a player. I like a bit of fire. I like a bit of niggle. So, overall, great performance. Who stood out for you? One name, Abdul?
I would say Cavani, purely because of that goal. I mean, I think overall he was actually all right. Yeah. He wasn't amazing, I think, overall. But just the fact he's got an amazing left foot, amazing right foot, he can finish. I would give it to him on this game. I think for me, he was man of the match.
Jugs, you've come in, you've joined us a bit late, probably there,
Guest
combing your beard, doing your hair.
Put a bit of makeup on.
Yeah, put your makeup on. Exactly. Obviously, he knows that he's got all the female fans are here for him, so obviously he needs to do himself up a bit. Just before I come to you, I'll just read out some of the comments that we got. It says, Soom says, our style of play is starting to become more consistent. Have to understand he made 9 changes and we played like this. Good overall performance. Yeah, I agree. Despite the changes, we still felt in control. Pogba still poor, even though He was okay-ish today. Yeah, I think it goes to what Riaz said about giving the ball away a lot. Too many mistakes. Got away with it today. Guy needs to focus, do the basics, but he will never do that. Get rid of him. That's a debate for a different show. But Jugs, do you want to just quickly go through who you thought were the best players today?
It's quite a difficult one, to be honest. I don't think anyone was outstanding. I think we gelled well as a team. I think it was quite a good team performance.
Despite all the changes,
Yeah, so, yeah, it's quite difficult for an outstanding performance. So I guess it probably Cavani. You know, when the moment comes, the man just did a fantastic finish. So,
yeah.
You know, he's a striker that we don't have. So he's very, very important. We're going to miss him when he gets that ban. So I would say at the end of the day, he was quite outstanding. And to be honest, his movement in the box again in the first half, he was causing quite a few problems. Yeah. So I'd probably say Cavani.
Riaz, what about you?
Yeah, I probably agree, and I also agree Bai as well. Bai played a good game at the back as well. So if it was, I think a lot of chances were played on that right side, and it was, I think he's probably, I think it's after being out for a while as well, not had that many games. So I think he did all right.
Yeah, he brought the ball out well, I thought. At times he was marauding forward, you know, putting key passes, direct passes into our forward players. But it's just, again, with him, it's a matter of whether he can do it on a consistent basis. With everything considered, the fact that obviously we've rested 9 of our players, or we've rotated 9 of our players, we now look forward. Just briefly, we're going to talk about it. You know, we've got a massive game. The next few games we have are really going to let us know whether we are in the mix or not. We've got Leicester and Liverpool coming up very shortly. Jugs, what do you think? Is this make or break? Do you think, number one, I've not had a chance to ask you yet, do you think we are in the title race, or does it depend on these next 3 fixtures?
I think in any title race, whoever's top at Christmas or there or thereabouts, then you know that you're in a title race. I think for now, it's just a bit of euphoria that we're somehow in the top 4 and people are just jumping the gun. With that defense,
if we beat Leicester, I think there's another match in between, and then we go on to beat Liverpool. I think if we win those 3 games, potentially we may be either joint top or top. Will you join the bandwagon then? Are you on the bandwagon then?
I'll start.
I think I'm almost there. You know, I'm almost there.
I'll start believing.
21. I'm on
the
21 bandwagon, you know. I think almost. I think these next few games are gonna determine. What about you, Riaz? Are you hashtag 21 in 2021?
I think I am a bit of a bandwagon that one.
Yeah, are you on that? Yeah, or not?
Yeah,
are you being cautious?
I'm being a bit cautious a little bit. I'm not too sure at the minute, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to wait. I think probably a few months. I think we'll probably have a better idea then.
Yeah.
I think.
Abdul, what about you? Are you on the hashtag 21 yet?
Not quite. I think if we get those wins like that you mentioned, Usman, especially at Anfield, or if we can put in a performance that scares Anfield, that scares Liverpool at Anfield, even if it's a draw. But if you get a draw, but we should have won the game, and it's something like that where it's a top performance, then I think we have to be in the race. There's no doubt about it. I think we're always going to be in the race for the top 4, but at this point in time, I'm not going to say we're in the title race up until I see what we do after the Liverpool game.
Yeah,
also
Liverpool game. So
League as well.
We have SYG coming in, putting a big dampener on today. He says, could struggle against Leicester, less recovery, Fernandes looks spent. So thanks for that. We're all on a high. SYG comes in,
just burst the bubble.
Yeah, burst the bubble, saying Fernandes looks spent. But then again, Fernandes, he can do nothing for 89 minutes, and then that one moment of magic will just justify his whole performance. So I wouldn't really worry about that. Sumke, I think he's on the bandwagon as well. He says the Reds are marching on. Christmas in 2 days. Get those letters into Santa for that league championship. If only it was that easy. So final thoughts, Abdul, you want to summarize today in one sentence?
One sentence.
Yeah, just keep it very short and sharp.
I think it was a efficient and controlled performance.
Jugs?
Job done.
Job done.
Simple as.
Riaz?
And the Reds go marching on.
And the Reds go marching on. Hashtag 21. So, Man United are into the semi-final. We have got a tough game against Manchester City, but we're here and there's always hope. We play Leicester on the weekend. We'll be back for the preview very, very soon. Hopefully, we'll see these faces again with us. Thanks, guys, for joining us. This was the official Redflex match review of Manchester United 2, Everton 0, and Manchester United are through, one step closer to a trophy. Ole is at the wheel, and Manchester United are heading for glory. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.